Oh yeah, YouTube carnage. So just had to do a little update video of where we're at here on the bike. First thing you'll notice is the tank is now bare steel. We got it chemically stripped and it came up very well. So just gave it a good cleaning up with a soft wire wheel when I got home, and there was a big load of filler here and a load of filler here. So we'll try and do is, before the new bottom goes into the tank, we'll try and hammer and dolly these out. And there's a couple other little dings here and there, like one there and one over the far side. And I spotted another pinhole here when I was watching back the last video. So I'm going to investigate all this further inside here, cleaning it very well. And if we have to cut out a piece of the steel and weld in a new piece, we will. But all around the bottom of the tank, all around the seams and stuff, it's all very, very clean. Came up very, very well. So what else did we do? I haven't been out here a whole lot, so not a whole lot of stuff is getting done. I just don't have time at the moment with things that are going on. So we managed to chop another 70mm out of the link pipe. We took another 50 out of it here and 20 out of it here. So I just cut down this swage here. So I've swaged in a piece of pipe that this sits on, and we'll have a T-band clamp going around that, and we have the springs and all in there just for the crack. Then we needed to come up with a way of holding the can, and originally what I done was I made up just two bits of 10mm round bar coming down, and I didn't like it because I want all this area kind of open, you know. I just like that clean look. So what we done was we made up, I'll have to do a little bit of remedial work to this, just going to cut off that there, that's like a teardrop shape, but just 10mm round bar, and it goes in and it mounts off the frame there, and it's mounted off the back of this bolt here on the other side. So it's quite solid. Once the link pipe is welded up down here, it'll be solid. So the clamp goes around it there. Put an extra piece of rubber on it because the clamp wasn't exactly the right size. So yeah, that was that. Quite pleased with that now, the way it came out, because it just looks like the can is floating there in thin air, which is nice. Also what we've done, I'll pause this now and I'll get the tank off and I'll show you what I'm on about. We have the tank, I re-mocked out all the bottom of the tank in new cardboard and made a few changes and a few things like that. I'll show you if you can see up under here. Turn on the light so you can see there's our tank under there. So our fuel tap will be here, Pingle twin outlet tap, so that goes there and does what we needed to do. So that's the fuel tap. So I'll just take this off and I'll show you what I'm talking about. Right, so here we are. I'll just change this a bit. Oh, there we go. Oh, no. ISO. Oh, let's change the speed back to 50. Bloody hell. Anyway, we've it all mocked out in fresh cardboard. I was talking to the guy that's going to do this, so we decided that we're going to overlap the steel that was left where I cut it, and it'll be welded in all the way around here, the whole way around the bottom of the tank. And then we have this additional section here just for extra fuel capacity more than anything. That will go in there like that. And as I said, our fuel tap will be around here. Now, this old tank here, well, not much left of it now. This was, my brother-in-law had a 650 a few years ago, and he threw it down the road, and this whole side of the tank was caved in, and I was going to fix it and prime it up and sell it, but I decided that to make use of the bits of it, so we cut a couple of bits out. Now, because I'm using the same clocks that would have been on this bike, we'll say, when it was new. You know, for the fuel gauge, this tank had a sender in it, so I cut out you see I cut that out of the bottom. Cut out the vent pipes as well, because we'll probably or the drain pipes, I'll probably end up reusing them for the drain on mine, because stupidly I cut it up here at the filler end. I shouldn't have done that, but we'll that looks to be some sort of a copper, that. But anyhow, so we'll probably have that coming out this side here. It's just for any water or whatever that gets down into this part here, that it'll drain away, rather than building up, and when you open the fuel cap it goes down into the fuel. So the last thing I done this morning was I made up this little piece here, because I had to add in steel there for this to be overlapped onto it to get a good weld. And this would be all TIG welded and back purged and the whole lot, so the fella that's doing this knows his onions. And it's nice to have it all mocked up. I have a quarter sheet of 1.6 mil in the back of the car. So it's just a matter of using all the templates and cutting it all out, and we'll make a slight change. I'm just going to make this a bit narrower here, maybe 10 mil narrower each side, because this sits between the frame rails, just for the wiring. I'll probably bring the wiring down, the wiring will come down here like this on the inside. So you see where I cut out the mount. I just kind of ground back the weld a bit. When I have the engine out, I'll kind of do it a bit neater that you don't even notice it at all. It was just for clearance. So I have this piece of aluminium ready to go. That has to get welded in there. I was going to brace up all this in here. I had the made and all, and I've just decided now not to, because it's going to be very strong with this anyway. So all we done really was we moved this back about 80 mil or 100 mil maybe, and yeah, so it's coming on now, and we're getting closer, slowly but surely. But great job getting the tank stripped. See there now, all the way around. I give it a good cleaning, and it's in quite good condition the whole way around. Even on the inside it's quite good. So we're quite pleased with that. And yeah, once this is all, it'll be a serious tank like when it's done. People might say, oh, what are you messing around with the fuel tank for? Well, get it running, But yeah, get it running, but you need a fuel tank when you have it running, don't you? So as I said, we'll try and knock out them dents as best we can, and address this back piece here that has the pinhole in it. Let me see. See, there's the pinhole there. But it's only that spot there. So what I think is, it might have been a bit thin there, and the stripping process just ate its way through. because the aluminium was so thin. We've also had a brainwave here that we're going to use this mount that somebody welded into the frame, and we'll make another one under here. We'll put into what you call it's there. Oh my god, nutserts, or I forget what the name won't come to me now. My brain's not working. So we can use that for steering damper. There's gonna need a damper on this thing, and yeah, it's coming on. So the next job, I guess, after the seat or the tank is finished, is the seat, where we get the seat to marry up to the tail and kind of overlap it a bit like this all the way around. And I want to bring this down, extend this down to cover this top rail, so it'll be like this. And we'll do that probably in fiberglass, and then we'll have to do some foam, and I'm thinking about getting a gel pad as well, putting it in there, because I want this thing to be comfortable. And as I plan on doing some long runs on it, you know. But I'm trying to think now, is there anything else I done? I spent quite a bit of time making that mount. Quite pleased with that. And once that's powder coated and the whole lot, you won't see it at all. Yeah, I'm quite pleased with how things are going now. It's coming out exactly the way I want it, you know. But this place is an absolute bomb site. I need to sort it out one of the days. And yeah, so I suppose we'll be get the seat done next. See, I want to have it that kind of leave it, getting it running to be the very last thing, so I can ride it. Because the plan is to ride it. I'm not going to paint it. We'll probably blow the tank over with some epoxy sealer and maybe a coat of satin black or something like that. But I want to ride it, you know. I want to bring it to the UK and go to some of the shows there with it, with the old school Suzuki lads. And I'll paint it over the winter then of this year. Once we get out of season, I can look at painting it then. So that's pretty much it. I'll stick up a load of photographs at the end of this, and the usual slideshow job. And that's pretty much it for now. So I hope everybody's keeping well, and all the best from me here. We'll get you in the next one. Peace.